Jerónimo, can you tell us a short definition of what is sacred sexuality for you?
Yes, of course, Adam. The sacred sexuality actually is to understand that sex and life are the same thing. I mean, sexuality and life are the same. We cannot speak about life without involving the how it came to this life. How the life is created is thanks to the sexual cells. So sexuality and life are the same. So once we are aware of it, we can connect to the spiritual dimension that sexual arousal can drive us. Of course, as in the Tao, we say, where is your intention, your mind is your power. If you focus your energy just in the genitals, then the energy stays there. But if you use the sexual energy to open the heart and to implode orgasmic energy on the center of our head, then we will connect with the spiritual energy all the time, that we can mix these three energy. That's why we call it the three treasures: the pelvic energy, which is sexual energy; the heart energy, which is love; and the energy on the inside of the head, which is the spiritual energy.
Mhm.
So mixing these three energies is what we call the sacred sexuality.
Jerónimo, can you tell us what is an orgasm according the Tao?
Well, since it is a very subjective experience, I found, well, not found, I was taught this definition from one of my teachers, Dr. Silvia Cobian, which it appeals to me a lot, which says orgasm is a subjective experience that for some, because it's different for each person, that sometimes comes associated with a suspension of the genitals. That means people that feel that all the sensation is on the genitals, like if the genitals are floating. But some people say, no, all my being is floating. Some people can experience the orgasms in all the body, not just in the genitals. So that's why we say it's a subjective experience, because it's different for everybody. It depends on the inner structure that each person has. If we create this inner structure in which we can mix the sexual energy, the love energy, and the spiritual energy all in the same experience, then of course the orgasmic experience will be very different for that person. So that's why we say the same act has done for two people, they are different acts, because it depends on the intention and the inner structure of each one of them.
What are the three main things that we can learn at the Tao of Love course?
Well, the main thing is to know yourself. Actually, it's very important to know myself before trying to know my sexual partner, whoever it may be. Knowing ourselves means that I know how I created my erotic reflexes map. That means how what is an erotic reflexes map is the way the person responds to the erotism and sexuality or not, because there are some people that they understand that they don't need to get sexually aroused, but we have to remember that if we don't get sexually aroused regularly, the cells which don't understand the thoughts or concepts, the cells don't give a damn about the beliefs of a person. They just understand if the person don't get sexually aroused, don't want to live, want to die.
Mm.
So that they create whatever sicknesses to kill the person. That's something that you should know. And then, but if there is orgasmic energy circulating in the system regularly, then the cells understand, oh, this person wants to live. So they promote health. That's why we said when we open our eyes in the morning, we walk towards Eros or we walk towards Thanatos. If we walk towards Eros, means that we have the pleasure, sexual pleasure. So that means we experience the pleasure of living. If we don't, then we walk towards Thanatos. Thanatos means depression, sickness, aging, and death. That's why it's very important to teach ourselves that we want to live. How? Getting sexually aroused regularly.
What will be your message for women for this course, for the Tao course, for getting to know the Tao sexuality?
Well, for women, it's very special because to be aware that just by being woman, and actually the definition of woman is who has uterus, the uterus, what is inside the uterus? Nothing, yes, but it's not any nothing. It's just the nothingness that brings life. So that's a special in the universe. What is the most part of the universe, according to the experts, is 90 more than 90% of the creation is that emptiness in the what we call the dark matter. Well, all women and female of any species, what's inside the uterus? A fragment of that emptiness, of that dark matter. So when they are sexually aroused, they make the connection to the dimension where all the souls are before coming to life. So if a woman is aware of that connection, she can get states of awareness, states of enlightenment in any sexual intercourse. Actually, we say in the Tao, she is the one who opens the gates of heaven, because if she is aware of that connection, not through thinking, because if she thinks, then will not happen anything. Well, she may make, we can say she can have sex very delightfully if you want, but not ecstasy. The ecstasy is a state of mind when a woman or a man that is aligned with the sacred female, that means that connection to the dimension of the spirit, where all the souls come from, is the dimension where we will go when we die, and where we will come to this world attracted when a female is having sex with a male in order to create life. So she is just the bridge between the spirit and the matter. If she is aware of that, then she turns into a sacred priestess, and she is empowered with what they call in Sanskrit the Shakti. The Shakti is not the character, the historical character, but the energy, which is, it refers to the electromagnetic female energy. And the pheromones, the female pheromones, are so powerful that all creation is turning around it. So when a woman gets this knowledge and empowers herself with the Shakti, well, it's just as the bridge between heaven and earth. So I recommend a lot of the woman to get this knowledge in order to help even men to contact with the sacredness of sex, because she has the key to open these gates of heaven, as we call them.